Alright, we're back. We're gonna go into the spider-infested cave. That is spider-infested. Oh, there's extremely high-level spiders. They're not level 4 spiders. They are not low-level spiders. Okay. Alright. Alright. Disengage. And watch out for the fucking Venatori. Now can I travel? Okay. Those aren't level 1 spiders. They're actually much higher than that, apparently. Alright.
Nothing to report, sir.
Good. That, of course, does not mean we're not going back. Yes, they're decently high leveled, but we should be able to handle them with potions. I even have a plan. That's really cool. Okay. And then I'm gonna switch back to my mage. And just put that there. And then walk away. Corrupted spider. You know, they always say these spiders are corrupted, but I really wonder if not all spiders are Thedas, because this fucking big. And I'm not even afraid of spiders. If I saw one of these, I'd probably shit myself. Let's be real, they're pretty fucking huge.
Spiders are gone.
Thanks, Cole. Thanks a lot, buddy. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Cole said the spiders were gone after I murdered them all. Appreciate the reminder. want to go in there yet. That manager's staff, is it better than mine? That's Vanguard armor. It's like normal Cassandra armor. Doesn't look very Vanguard-y. Well, good news, I found the ring. Bad news, it's a cock ring. I'm not sure why that was her wedding ring. I don't know if the guy had a... Alright, where can I find a key? Oh my fucking god, really? Really? Alright guys, it's somewhere in there. God damn it. It's like, what, is it even worth it? What's behind door number 1? Like, I know if I search, it'll tell me. I don't see anything in there. Well, I mean, let's go return the fucking key, shall we? Travel. God damn it. That's the only thing I can think in my head right now is God fucking damn it.
Nothing to report, sir.
Good. You probably just want me to do the same thing again, don't you? Can you not walk up there when I'm trying to speak to you? Jesus, where did you go? Get over here.
This might interest you, sir.
Okay. Where is she? She's nowhere to be seen. Well, we'll return to this little shitstorm of a place in the future. But I would like to change the scenery. So we're going back to Skyhold. And from there, we will decide where to go. Yes, travel to location. To fight an enemy with bow and crossbow is simple, although not always easy. To bounce off, I guess is what he's probably going to say. Or to not hit you in the leg or in the knee. Get it? Arrow in the knee joke. 4 years later. 3 years, technically. God damn, that game's old. And yet, I still have the urge to play it on occasion. Alright. Well, let's go to the war table. Get some more shit done. Although there's someone I can judge.
Lost 3 ships. Still right there. We're backing up there. And what else did Lady Forsythia say?
That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Oh, good job.
Anything else?
She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I help?
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
I hope it doesn't wear on you.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Discuss them with me.
I have time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss.
So, do we get to go talk about them? Oh, we do?
Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
I didn't think about it.
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
I think you're delightful. Wink, 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 wink.
Spending time with such an engaging woman is never unpleasant, Lady Montillier.
Goodness. I'm glad I haven't wasted your day. Well, I've taken up quite enough of your time already.
No, you haven't.
Until next time, your worship.
You haven't taken up my day yet. I haven't bent you over the balcony yet. That would be scary. Never mind. I would never do that to someone. That... What if they fell? That would be terrible. You're about to climax. Like, oh! Ah! Yeah, no, that'd be bad. Just thinking about it makes me laugh, which is terrible, by the way. Don't ever listen to me. I am a bad human being. If you don't already know that, then please pause this video, contemplate life, and then press play again, please. Hello.
A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor.
What is it?
Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death.
Okay.
They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Investigate. Can they be reasoned with?
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics. We should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
Why are the nobles interested?
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with. But I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
Huh, let's send some diplomats.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jadar I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there's much to be gained by winning them over. It's good to see you.
I had more personal questions. Let's start with this. Who's in charge of Antiva?
Who rules Antiva?
Officially, the Principality of Antiva is governed by His Majesty King Fugelno II. In reality, Antiva's merchant princes rule the country in everything but name. Quite loudly, I might add.
Is this your first-hand experience?
What sort of dealings did you have with these merchant families?
As ambassador, I attended Privy Council meetings in a mediatory capacity. May I just say, one has never heard an argument until they've sat in on 15 princes howling down each other's tariff suggestions.
How does anything get done?
That sounds more like a mob than a meeting.
It's all a part of life in Antiva. Our traditions value passion and romance. A certain exuberance of style.
Investigate. What of your family fortune?
You said the Monteliers used to run an entire trading fleet. What happened?
There was a scandal in Val Royal more than an age ago. The Monteliers were forbidden from trading with Orlais. Our personal fortunes never quite rebounded.
A whole age ago?
Does anyone in Orlais even remember what that scandal was?
I doubt it, but the injunction persists.
What exactly happened?
An affair with a minor lord.
Oh.
Perhaps. Most other details are lost.
You don't even know?
Are you saying your family's livelihood was ruined because of a love affair no one even remembers?
Essentially. Orlesian politics are full of these unhappy little missteps, Inquisitor.
Investigate. What is your family like?
Tell me about the Monteliers.
Well, my parents are alive and in good health. They live in our estate in Antiva City. Of my 4 siblings, most attend to the running of the family vineyards. That reminds me, I must ask someone to make sure Yvette attends the spring reception at the palace. My youngest sister has no head for social engagements.
Why are you arranging it?
Why are you overseeing your siblings' social lives?
It's Antivan custom. After a certain age, the heir apparent runs the family's estate to prove they're worthy of succession. If you're unfit for the task, the heads of the house, usually one's parents, may decree a new heir.
That's interesting. Then what do the heads do?
What do these Antivan heads of the household do if they don't run it?
They work and provide guidance. I've taken advice from my parents. Well, mostly mother. Father's more of an artist. It's rather gauche, but we never can dissuade him from running his own salons. Between him and my siblings, Mother is looking forward to my taking over the estate.
Between that and the Inquisition, when do you ever rest?
Delegation helps a great deal. But managing the estate is my duty. As much work as it is, I will not shirk it.
You sound determined.
Is running your family's estate that important to you?
I'm responsible for their welfare. A Montilier never shuns their familial duty. Taxing, as those duties can sometimes be.
Maybe your siblings could help lighten your burden.
You don't know them. But Lorien in charge, or Antoine, or Yvette? No, truly. It must be me.
What's living in Antiva
What's
like?
the land like in Antiva?
The settled areas are quite lush. The vineyards run as far as the eye can see in some places. Antiva City, however, arches right up against the Rialto Bay. That's what I miss most. The sea crashing against the maze of the docks.
You spend time there?
I have difficulty seeing you wandering around a trading port.
Everyone in Antiva City spends time by the ships, my lord. The finest restaurants and poets all make their habitation by the sea. The waterfront's never still. Lanterns are lit along the promenade no matter what the weather.
Huh. Do you miss Antiva?
Are you ever homesick?
Occasionally. When a breeze stirs the trees in the garden, I sometimes pretend it's the sound of the surf.
I do that all the time.
Do you know, I even miss those terrible squawking birds infesting the harbor.
So do I. I haven't
My
heard a
younger
seagull
sister
in years.
used to throw whole loaves of bread to the gulls. Silly thing.
Where did you grow up?
Where were you raised, Josephine?
I was born in Antiva City, but when I turned 15, Mother declared I'd attend finishing school in Val Royeaux. But I bawled into her skirts the day I had to leave.
How sad you must have been.
You must have missed her terribly.
I did, and she was most unsympathetic to my wailing. But my mother only wanted the best for me. Living in Orlais was an education in itself.
What was the school like?
What did you learn at this finishing school in Val Royeaux?
Among other things, mathematics, rhetoric, poetry, history, logic, and a great deal of etiquette. I still remember Madame Beventir's switch on my knuckles when I forgot the basic tenets of Nevaran dining customs. For a dowager approaching her 80th year, she had quite the arm.
What do you think of Orlais?
How did the younger you like Val Royeaux when you arrived?
Have you ever stepped into a new city and felt the buildings couldn't possibly be real? That was Val Royeaux to me. So beautifully foreign. I gaped at its spires for months.
Are there none in Antiva?
Does Antiva City have nothing that compares to Val Royeaux?
Antiva City is a jewel among the capitals. But I did not appreciate that before I traveled. There are multitudes of places I'd like to see. Saharan, the Anderfells, whatever lies past the Amaranthine Ocean.
What's your past?
You haven't really gone
Liliana?
into detail about how you know Liliana.
We met... let me think. We met the last few years of my schooling, but we became friends after I became ambassador to Olay. It seems terrifyingly long ago now.
What prompted the reunion?
How exactly did you and Liliana reconnect in the Inquisition?
I discovered my family had been overcharging a merchant we traded with for months. Our name carries a great deal of trust in Antiva. I spent weeks arranging a string of favors as suitable recompense. Apparently satisfied, the merchant extended me an invitation to her estate. Liliana greeted me in place of the merchant.
That sounds like her.
I assumed there was more to it than a strange way to say hello.
It was a test of sorts. Liliana claimed she needed someone of painful integrity for the Inquisition. I accepted, once she finally explained what it was.
Are you still friends?
Do you remain close?
Yes, but she's grown so much more distant than the outgoing woman I met in Val Royeaux. Leliana used to wander the Orlesian courts, singing the sweetest songs, charming the greatest wits. Now she collects secrets and takes risks that would make empires tremble. I worry, but she will not hear it.
She has changed a lot.
Does Liliana confide in you?
She enjoys revisiting our more disastrous adventures. Leliana used to concoct the most ridiculous plans. Run if you ever see her with a twine ball, a measuring stick, and a handkerchief.
Oh god.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye. It's good to see you.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Okay.
Let's speak later.
To the war room. I've got a couple more minutes. Let's see if there's anything I can set up before to do before I get off to go to work. Yay, work, yay. That's why I'm happy to go to workforce. Do you like it? It's so real. Oh, hey, what's this? Cool.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced.
I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
Wow. There's a lot to do. God damn, there's a lot. Oh my god. My map is annoying for a save.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
We'll send
Let's see what
Liliana.
we have.
All right.
Okay. Called the follower. They are being held hostage by a Var who demands to meet the herald. Alright, we'll venture forth. We'll take Vivian this time. What else do we got?
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
Why?
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
He'll regret it.
I've survived demons. I think I can handle myself against some southern barbarians.
Yeah, you'd think. But they're a brawny bunch. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
Hardly.
They're only corpses possessed by spirits.
Right. Nothing to fear. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the fallow mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
Huh. Is it a town? Well, let's check out this town real quick before we get off. I just walked through the town. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the town.
Look, signs of a plague.
I'd guess that the afflicted never made it far enough to spread the disease past this bog. It's fortunate. Waterborne diseases are often painful.
They're level 12.
I assume you've heard about Prince Sebastian, Baron.
I know he invaded Kirkwall. Are you going to blame me for that, too?
I wasn't trying to...
You weren't trying to remind me how bad it is in Kirkwall, so you decided to talk about it?
I thought you might be concerned. It is your home.
Of course I'm concerned. I don't need you prodding me with a stick to prove it.
Alright, well, let's level up the two who need it. Alright, well, we're gonna save it and call it a day here, guys. We will be back later on. See you later.